Thank you for tuning in to Game Changer TV. I'm your host, Terri Lynn, and this is the channel where every day we're telling it like it is. Today is September 11th, 2025. And let's get into this Charlie Kirk situation that we all saw on television. And I did a video on it talking about Planeteer and Kill List and taking out political enemies. But then I started watching videos and reading commentary. And then I was like, it's very possible this is a false flag or a psyop. So let's just get into some stuff and investigate. What is the difference between a false flag and a psyop? A false flag is a tactic involving a hidden actor staging an event to look like it was carried out by an enemy or a third party. So in this case, it would be like Charlie Kirk sitting in his chair and him doing something to make it look like another person did something. While a psyop, psychological operations, is the broader strategy of using propaganda and other methods to influence emotions, motives, and behaviors of a target audience. A false flag can be one tool used within a psyop, but psyops also include other methods like leaflets, loudspeakers, radio, television to achieve their goals. We heard them on the radio telling people to get out. We have seen it on the radio. Heard it on the radio and seen it on television. We've all saw it. We all heard that Charlie Kirk is dead. Donald Trump says that the killing of Charlie Kirk is a dark moment for America as manhunt continues. So I typed in Charlie Kirk hoax. The term Charlie Kirk hoax is not an appropriate description of the widely reported event in which conservative activist Charlie Kirk was shot and killed at Utah Valley University on September 10, 2025. The shooting, captured on video, led to a viral false accusation of a specific Canadian man as the shooter, spreading misinformation around the incident. So listen to this, okay? The shooting, captured on video, and the apprehension of the suspect was also captured on video, led to a viral false accusation of a specific Canadian man as the shooter, further spreading misinformation of the incident. So here's the police arresting the first said suspect. They're reading his Miranda rights. What is interesting, though, we don't get the rest of it. He stops at, "You have the right to remain silent." And then they show him, the police marching him through the crowds. First of all, why are there still so many people there? If they just saw a shooting, why are so many people just standing around? And why would the police be taking this guy on like a perv walk? Where's the police car? They didn't walk this far to get back there to go arrest this man. And the camera people are already there. And why are they carrying this old man like this? But in the hoax, it said the shooting, captured on video, led to a viral false accusation of a specific Canadian man as the shooter. The police apprehended him. further spreading misinformation about the incident. Well, people didn't spread the misinformation. We heard somebody getting read their Miranda rights, okay? So then I typed in Hollywood, what device is used in special effects to simulate a gunshot? In Hollywood, squibs are primarily used to simulate bullet hits and gunshot wounds by creating small, controlled explosions that burst packets of fake blood or dust on an actor or object. So let's look at this. To simulate a gunshot to the neck using a squib for special effects, a trained and licensed pyrotechnician or special effects professional must create a protective device worn under the actor's wardrobe. Okay? This technique is highly dangerous and should never be attempted by an amateur. The traditional special effect involves the use of a miniature explosive device known as a squib combined with a packet of fake blood. Rigging this effect safely requires extensive knowledge of explosives and adherence to strict safety protocols. It is crucial that only licensed pyrotechnicians or special effects professionals attempt this method. The device is typically secured to the actor's clothing with protective shielding placed between the squib and the actor's body. So unless the actor has a jacket on, you will be able to see some kind of bulge underneath there. The use of squibs, particularly in sensitive areas like the neck, carries significant risk. Mishandling explosives can lead to serious injury, including burns, cuts, and bruises. The neck is a particularly vulnerable area with minimal natural protection. For these reasons, effects involving the head and the face are considered extremely high risk. So is this why they had to make it look like it was on his neck instead of a headshot wound? Because it'd be too dangerous to do to the face and head? So let's see what a squib in practice looks like.
This man felt nothing despite having been shot twice in the chest. But look, there is a hidden reason behind this. And it's not that the man has any unique superpowers, but the real reason is that he is actually using this special device that is also commonly used in movies to fake the bullet hit. This black and tiny device is made of a bag filled with fake red liquid along with a tiny and harmless explosive. Then it's carefully glued to the actor's body, while the device is controlled with a remote from afar to burst at the perfect moment of filming. Because of this trick, the gunshot scenes appear a lot more real than if they were made with computer effects. This man felt nothing despite.
And a lot of false flags videos that I did on one of my channels that got pulled down, a purple tie was always in a false flag mass shooting. But now I can't find any more information on it. Are purple ties used in false flags? There is no credible evidence or established pattern showing that purple ties are used in false flag operations. Conspiracy theories sometimes associate ordinary objects and colors with secretive plots, but these claims are speculative and not based on factual connections. So when I saw a picture of the press conference, I see a man with the purple tie, and then I see somebody with a Masonic looking tie. So when I go and look at the press conference, y'all can go look this up. It's 31 minutes long. But look at the building that this is set in and tell me, does this look like a normal kind of situation where a press conference would be held? Does it seem like a B movie? Okay. Okay, so then I'm going to just advance it.
But the microphone is...
In one room together.
Like, I don't understand. I don't understand the room.
Any questions?
So I was like, this does not look like any police station that I've ever seen. It looks kind of bland. No kind of identifying markers that it's a police department. So where was it? I don't know how to say this, but I typed in what building did the Utah officials hold Charlie Kirk's press conference? Governor Cox's press conference on Charlie Kirk's death at UVU. Utah Governor Spencer Cox speaks out about the fatal shooting of political commentator Charlie Kirk at Vallejo Auditorium. So they had this press conference at the auditorium. So then I went and looked up the auditorium, Vallejo Auditorium, and it is a performing arts studio theater in Orem, Utah. So where was the university where Charlie Kirk got killed? Orem, Utah. So why are the police having a press conference at a performing arts theater? Made no sense to me. And the whole thing just seemed very awkward. Y'all need to go see this. From a performance art theater.
About 2 minutes before they finish that, and it'll be about a 5-minute walk over here.
So are these actors that perform at the theater helping with the press conference?
So about 7 minutes out, maybe slightly more.
Okay, now you're gonna tell that to the live, okay?
Okay.
3, 2.
State House.
Are you coming in that?
Looks good. Is your shot good? And I'll see what you saw, what you experienced.
Auditorium here on campus right now, where a press conference is expected to take place. Just a lot of fear, of course, on campus from students. The Mayor's Department, they told me that Charlie had about 8 security officers or so, personal security officers with him, and then they also had UVU security officers there. And so,
I just looked up that performance theater. It opened January 12th, 2022, and it is on the campus of the college. Still, why didn't they have it at the police station? Why did the governor travel to the campus? Why didn't the governor have the press conference in his office or at the local police department with all the state officials? Why would they have to travel to the college? I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen anything like this at the performing arts. Let me let this play some.
obviously from the video that we see of what happened there, they weren't standing necessarily right.
Does this even look real?
Right, any minute now, we do expect Governor Spencer Cox for this event itself.
We'll take
20 Mountain Standard Time. Political influencer Charlie Kirk was shot in an event at the Utah Valley University. He was taken by private vehicle to Timpanogos Hospital, where he later passed.
So let's go look at him taken in the vehicle. So here's Charlie Kirk being carried out by people to a private SUV. Now, I don't know who these people are, maybe security. I don't know who they are carrying him, but the police aren't there yet. But somebody just had to be standing right there with a camera so we can see his dangling arm.
Stop, folks! Stop! Back up!
So there's his arm right there. And I don't know who the Asian police officer saying stop is. So there's Charlie's arm. They're just carrying him like a sack of potatoes, the same way that they carried the old man that they were arresting. So he's got a neck injury and they're just going to flop him around like that? You got a hole in your neck and you're going to have people carrying you like that? I mean, really, let me play this again. Now think about what we just saw, all the blood gushing out of his neck. And look how, there's his bottom. So here's his shoulders. He's like in a V. We're not seeing any blood dripping on the ground. We're not even seeing blood on these people from carrying a person who's bleeding out. But let's keep going.
This incident occurred with a large crowd around. There was one shot fired and one victim. While the suspect is at large, we believe this was a targeted attack towards one individual. This is a tragic moment in our state and in our country. As we heal, we encourage everyone who is struggling with news of the incident to call 988, our state mental health crisis line. In addition,
and all we've been hearing for the last couple of weeks is mental health, mental health, mental health.
In addition to that, our partners with the FBI will also be discussing other ways we can communicate through the public for tips and other information. Thank you.
So this is the FBI.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the FBI, we extend our sincerest condolences to the family and friends of Charlie Kirk. Our thoughts are also with the people who witnessed this traumatic event. We know that what you experienced was very difficult. Our thoughts are with you as well.
And he's reading a script?
As soon as we heard about the shooting, special agents and personnel from the Salt Lake field office responded immediately. We have full resources devoted to this investigation, including tactical, operational, investigative, and intelligence. To be clear, the FBI will fully support and co-lead this investigation alongside with our partners.
We're looking for another shooter or anybody else related to this.
Yes, we are actively looking for anyone and everyone who has any possible information relating to the shooting. With that, we're happy to take a few questions.
The FBI director is posting that a suspect is in custody. I would just like clarification. Do you or do you not have a suspected shooter in custody?
We have
This was the old man.
a person of interest in custody that is being interviewed right now.
That is not George Zinn.
That is not George Zinn. That is correct.
Are you still searching or looking for another shooter or anybody else related to this?
Yes, we are actively looking for anyone and everyone who has any possible information relating to the shooting.
Can you tell us details about the suspect being taken into custody? Where, how long ago?
We cannot at this point, but we will get you that information when we can.
Is there believed to be a second individual involved in the shooting?
At this point, there is no information that would lead us to believe that there is a second person involved.
Now let's watch this on Squibs. Done at home.
All right, hey, this is the test for the gunshot wound squib effect that I'm doing for my film. As you can see, I have taped a blood packet to myself with a firecracker and taped that to a piece of cardboard. And the wick will be going through a hole in my shirt, which is, I don't know if you can see it. It's really hard to see, but it's right there. But yeah, this is the before picture. This is what I've got underneath. And we're gonna do the after picture right now.
Now I want y'all to pay attention, okay? A black dot is going to appear on his t-shirt. And you can see something bulky underneath his shirt, okay? Right now you can't see the black burn spot, but let's watch.
Here we go.
Okay, now look at his face. Remember we read it can be very dangerous? The explosion near your face can be dangerous. So he is preparing for it. He's bracing for it. And look at the black dot appearing on his shirt.
It's pretty good.
This says, what's Charlie Kirk wearing under his shirt, circled in green? And there's the black dot. We're going to come back to this, okay? We're going to come back to this in a minute. This looks like a tube circled in blue, which is connected to some sort of pouch, which may also wrap around to his back. If I'm correct, that liquid would Charlie Kirk need to transport within the tube? I typed in, do Hollywood squibs have a tube? Yes, Hollywood squibs typically incorporate a small tube or packet containing fake blood that is burst by a flat, dish-shaped explosive device. The explosive is placed behind the tube, which is designed to minimize costume bulge. And it uses a high explosive to create a burst of fake blood for bullet hit effects. This looks like a tube circled in blue to me, which is connected to some sort of pouch. Below it may also wrap around the neck up to his back. If I'm correct, what liquid would Charlie Kirk need to transport with this tube with the burn dot on it? So then, how to make a cheap blood squid. Now, what do you notice on Charlie's face? Does that look like he's preparing for the explosion? Because the black dot appears first on both sides. And then the explosion happened after the black dot appears. And look at both of their faces. It's like they're preparing for it. Like this guy on the left knew it was coming. Well, he was showing you how to do it. He knew it was coming and he braced for it. Did Charlie Kirk know it was coming and he's bracing for it? Let's see if we see him tense up. And these people are showing something bulging up underneath his t-shirt. This says, we can go back and forth about this all you like, but it's staged. It says, how would his wedding ring go from his wedding finger to his pinky finger?
What the heck? Is that a double whammy he just took to the cheek? Oh, that was a bullet. I'm sorry. I forgot that was supposed to be a gunshot. What am I thinking? Interesting. What? Whoa, what just happened here? Hold on. What's he got in his right hand, too? Let's go back here. What the heck? Is that a double whammy he just took to the cheek? Oh, that was a bullet. I'm sorry. I forgot.
So, does that look like that? This is going to show the squibs. I'm just going to speed it up. There's the tube. It says, minute unhealthy lead particles that may be inhaled and deposited on surroundings. There's two different kinds. Now, this person thinks the whole thing was CGI generated. I think squids are involved in it. But let's watch. Oh, I had slowed it down.
Not counting gang violence. Great.
So the last words out of his mouth is gang violence. So I'm going to slow it down.
Great.
So y'all saw the square thing on his chest jump? Like maybe a voltage or something hit it? That came out very quick. And then it started speeding out. Wish I could make it go slower. And it almost looked like it jumped over the top of his collar. You see at the tip of his collar, a little few spots on his shirt. Then all of a sudden it's going to look like it's exploding over the top of the shirt. I don't see how it could have been computer generated because there were people there that saw it, but who knows at this point, okay? I'm just showing y'all what's in this video. Y'all, there's a rat running around in here. And I think I smell a rat on this video. Oh, this rat's getting on my nerves. So here's the screenshots of it. There's his ring on his wedding finger, and then there's his ring on his pinky finger. So there's On the left, his ring on his ring finger, and on the right, it's on his pinky finger. And then it looked like he's holding something in his hand. There's his hand. It looks like he's gripping something in that right hand. So I put, using Hollywood squib, does the actor hold a device in his hand? For precise timing, some squid systems are designed to be activated by the actor, allowing them to control the effect at the perfect moment for their performance. And the press conference was held at a performance center. This is done by a hidden trigger. Could he be holding a trigger in his hand? Could it be a squib? Does Hollywood have blood packs in the chest cavity thing to make something look like? I can't read the rest. Yes, Hollywood uses devices involving blood packs hidden in an actor's costume to simulate a gunshot to the neck or other parts of the body. While a large internal chest cavity is not used for the neck wound, the blood pack is integrated into a rig that conceals the tubing and equipment under the actor's clothing. So, to simulate a neck wound, there's a tube involved. This says it looks like some tube with a pouch. So I saw all kind of videos on how to do the squib to look like you got shot in the chest or the stomach or something like that. So then I went over here and I asked, show me a video of a squib used for simulating a neck injury. We cannot show you a video of a neck squib, which is a specialized effect for trained professionals. There's videos for everything else, but they cannot show you how to do a neck squib. For safety reasons and ethical guidelines, we cannot provide videos or instructions how to create a highly graphic special effect involving explosive or compressed air near a person's body. This type of special effect is dangerous and must be handled by only licensed pyrotechnics or special effects technicians. I don't know what's going on, but it doesn't seem right. Very suspicious. I just wanted to put that out there. Y'all comment, think. I want some conversation on this. Okay? I love y'all. Thank you for watching. And pray this rat does not come out on me tonight, because he's in my bedroom. Thank y'all for watching. I love you. Bye-bye.